Hi, Attorney Joe Giamanco with Giamanco Law Partners, a law firm here in Bolingbrook and in New Lenox. I wanted to make a brief video today to address a executive order that the governor of the state of Illinois, J.B. Pritzker, has entered yesterday with regard to the COVID-19 outbreak. This is in relation to Executive Order 2020-25. There have been several of these executive orders that have been entered. Most of them people aren't even aware of. The stay-at-home order is the one that everybody knows about, but a lot of the others have kind of fallen by the wayside. These are efforts that the governor is taking in order to try to protect overall citizens of the state. Depending upon which side you're on, this can be a very good thing or it can be a very bad thing. This particular order has to do with the ability for individuals and businesses to collect via wage garnishments, via citations to discover assets. These kinds of techniques are used in post-judgment collection proceedings in order to take money out of a person's bank account or from their wages. In order to do that, you have to have a judgment, first of all. Judgment comes from having filed a lawsuit and gone all the way through trial, or to get a judgment entered against a person through default or some other mechanism. This is not something that the average person has to worry about unless there's been a lawsuit filed against you. But for those folks out there who do have a judgment against them, maybe recently, or someone is now actively trying to collect, or you're trying to collect, this order effectively suspends all service of such proceedings on individuals throughout the emergency time that's going on. So if there's a summons that is about to be served on somebody, as long as this is going on, it's not going to be good. Meaning that those collection proceedings are kind of put on hold. If you ask me, the fallout of this order is going to be a little bit unclear because, as example, we had a client who had a judgment entered against an individual several years ago, and we've been trying to collect on that person's behalf. We had a garnishment served on their business, their wage garnishment served rather on their employer several weeks ago, and we're going to be in court on it here in a couple more weeks. That service has been accomplished. It's not something that's outstanding. This order really should not apply to that proceeding because it was done before the outbreak. Ones that are done right now, those are the ones that are definitely going to be out. So it's a little bit convoluted, but in short, I would tell you that if you're trying to collect against a person, I would wait. I wouldn't try to do any of those proceedings just yet if you're post-judgment. If you haven't filed a lawsuit yet, there's nothing that stops you from doing that, other than the courts are kind of shut down right now. If you are an individual who has someone actively collecting against you and you find out that your employer just got served with a wage garnishment, well, you got some good news because that's going to be ineffective as long as this order is in place. I don't frankly know how many people know about this order or how much it's going to be used, but it was signed by the governor just yesterday, and it is in effect. So it's Executive Order in response to COVID-19, number 2020-25. That's the executive order, the number that's been given. Curiously enough, though, on the actual document, it also refers to Executive Order number 23. So it is available through the state government, through the website. It has been signed. It might just be a typo, or maybe it's the copy that I have here in front of me. In any case, just a little bit of information for folks who may be dealing with debt collection issues, either as creditors or as debtors. Stay safe out there. If you can, stay home. Thanks.